can't do that.
Who are you carrying all those bricks for, anyway? God? Is that it? God? Well, I tell you, let me give you a little inside information about God. God likes to watch. He's a prankster. Think about it. He gives man instincts. He gives you this extraordinary gift, and then what does he do? I swear, for his own amusement, his own private cosmic gag reel. He sets the rules in opposition. It's the goof of all time. Look, but don't touch. Touch. But don't taste.
Taste.
Don't swallow. And while you're jumping from one foot to the next, what is he doing? He's laughing his sick fucking ass off. He's a tight ass. He's a sadist. He's an absentee landlord. Worship that? Never.
Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven, is that it?
Alright, fine. So it stars Keanu Reeves.
I'm here on the ground.
Keanu Reeves, well, we all know, is not the greatest of actors. His best movie is probably him going, whoa, or Bill and Ted's Big Adventure. However, it does feature another great actor, fucking Mr. Al Pacino. Never really got into him because of Scarface or Dog Day Afternoon. But I'll be god honest with you, like, the way he pulls off the devil in this movie is fucking unbelievable. Because the whole thing is, what he's saying there is actually the fucking truth. Like, we play by the rules, but the rules are all set in opposition. And while we're jumping from one foot to the other, trying to be a good person, it's all fucked up. I find it easier if you pray to a god like Eris, who is the god of chaos. And it all works out 50-50, which goes all into the Joe Pesci theory of George Carlin. But I digress. The shame of it is 90% of you people out there, 97.5% of you people out there watching this fucking shit don't even know what Eris is before I said it. Probably going to spell the name wrong too if you try and quote it. But that's just it. I guess everything in life is set in opposition, and I'm at my crossroads. I hit these from time to time, and this just happens to be one of those times where I hit one, where everything's fucked up. I want to move the fuck out of here. I want to move in and get into this new place. Like I said, will always be a guy in a room, but not always this room. Well, I'm that fucking close. And the person who has the room, well, they are working very hard on it. And I applaud them for that, and the amount of money they've sunk into it, and the time and the effort. On the other end of things, there's people here who want me the fuck out as fast as possible. I was told earlier today that I'm hated, that I'm not wanted here, that there is no reason for me to be here. Fair enough. I'll get the fuck out as fast as I can. On other notes, well, using this fucking thing as therapy is definitely a very interesting thing. I mean, good God, I had to reach back and find my jack. It's fucked up, you know. I give people what I think they need and what I think they want. And in doing so recently, I de-evolved myself. Wait, devolved. I gotta get that straight, otherwise I'm gonna catch shit for it later. Just trust me on that. Because devolved is the right word. The whole thing is that I feel myself devolving. Or de-evolutionizing, if you were. I came so far and so long. It took a couple good friends. One to tell me, what do you really want? What do you see yourself doing? What do you want to be? What kind of man do you want to be? Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Because honestly, I have evolved. And I'm going forward and making life happen for me on my terms, my way, the same way I've always done. I got one person along for the ride with me, and they're hanging in there. And I know it's not an easy ride, and I apologize to you for that. And I know you don't have an easy ride either. But you know what? Standing back to back together with somebody and having them prove through their actions why they fight and what they really give a fuck about is better than somebody telling you, I'm in love with you, every 5 seconds. Because that's some fucking bullshit. I guess as I go down this crossroads, I meet all these different people. Different people influence my lives in my life, rather, in different ways, and have helped me along my path. Whether it were to teach me a simple lesson as don't always, believe what you see, to the more pertinent, be the man you want to be, and it'll all be okay. I see my future before me, and it's a good future. I'm gonna have to work very hard at it if I get in order to get exactly what I want. Jesus Christ, this really is a fucking drunk rant, isn't it? But I have to work towards it to get exactly what the fuck I want. And I've been working to that end. I'm frustrated. I'm tired. I'm beaten. But I can't lay down and I can't die. My heart, my soul, the man I am, is a fighter. I stand on my 2 feet. You can take a punch and you can lay the fuck down and you can lay there on the deck and bleed for a minute. But goddamn if you don't get up and knock the fuck out of whatever took you the fuck out. That's who I am. My brothers, my friends, all the people that have been there along the way, the women who've come into my life and promised me everlasting, forever love that aren't there, that have abandoned me. The woman who stands there with forever as a promise in her heart, through her actions, not her words. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it on my terms, my way, the way it's supposed to be. And you're all fucking along for the ride. Thanks. Thank you for being there. Thank you for showing me that I actually fucking mean something in this world. Because honestly, like, we're all expendable. It doesn't matter if it's work, if it's just life in general. Everything's expendable. Most people are forgotten and left behind in your past. It's interesting to see how many of them come back and find you. How many of them come back and tell you that you're the most important person in their world, or how many people say, hey, you inspired me. I don't think I inspire anybody. I've had people tell me in certain cases that I inspired them. I still fucking don't see how. I mean, I'm a guy in a room drinking some fucking booze and fucking throwing my shit out there on, well, I guess the internet for people to see. And just telling my point of view, telling it straight. Right now I sit at a crossroads and I have to decide. Do I keep forging ahead and be the man that I'm supposed to be? Do I cower behind and let the world just fucking take me and beat the shit out of me and fucking give up? And the answer is real simple. I'm a fighter. It's what I do. I'll win at any cost because I can. There's other people out there that, all they worry about is everybody else other than themselves and talk shit. I worry about a select few. And those select few have everything of me. They have me at any time they need me. They have access to me. If they weren't worth it, they wouldn't get it. But they fucking are. And I'm giving them my everything. And even though shit isn't right for me right now, even though everything is pretty much fucking thrown in the air, it'll all work out. And the reason why is because, well, it has to, or I'm going to make it. And the first one don't come true, the second one is. Because that's what I do. Maybe I've gone fucking completely sideways and fucking crazy. I don't think so. I think this is my last drunken rant for a minute. For a little while. I think I've been hitting the bottle too hard. I think I've been living the life too hard. I think it's time for me to batten the hatches. Does this mean there will be no more drunken rants? Absolutely fucking not, because everybody has to get shit-faced every now and again. Plus, as I always say, this shit is the best therapy I think I've ever had. I get to lay it all out on the table, it's out of my head, and it's done. I love you, Starbuck. To my friends, to the people watching this, I love you too. It's time for me to take the bull by the balls. It's time for me to show the world what I got. And put a shoe up its ass. You're going to need a proctologist and a podiatrist after I'm done. Because, well, I think it's time I go for it. All of it. Then again, I'm just a guy on the road. These are just my thoughts. Till next time.